Okay, let me
कुछ
try.
भी सुनाई, वो म्यूजिक सुनाई दे रहा था उसके पहले जो उस पार्ट का था।
Okay, let me try. Om Shanti, everyone. Sorry, there was some technical glitch. We welcome every one of you on a 21-day journey to heal thyself. Last week, we understood that we can use inner GPS, which is guidance, power, and sustenance, to heal ourselves. Under guidance in last week, we understood that we are the souls and not this body. We are filled with the innate qualities of love, peace, happiness, and we can heal ourselves only by connecting to Almighty, the God. Today, in this week, we will cover about powers. We will see how we can use the inner powers which we already have to heal ourselves. And next week, we'll be covering the topic sustenance, how we can sustain ourselves. So, before starting on this journey, we will start with a short meditation. We'll sit in a most comfortable position. We see ourselves as a soul sitting in front of a lake. As I look at the lake, I can feel the stillness of water there. I can feel the breeze of the air. I imagine myself listening to the chirping of birds. As I sit here, I reflect the thoughts which I had throughout the day. I check my thoughts which are bothering me. I ask myself, are these the thoughts I have been holding for a long time now? How long have been I holding these thoughts? Say, if we are holding a fire in our hand, imagine that you're holding a fireball in your hand and we know it is hurting us. It is not letting us heal us. Similarly, the thoughts which we are holding on to since maybe 1 year or 2 years or longer than that, they are not giving any advantage to me. They are just hurting me. They are making me weak every day. So now I ask myself, do I really want to hold these thoughts any longer? I ask myself, do I want to drop the fire of these thoughts so that I can start healing on this journey? As soon as I release those balls of negative thoughts, I realize that I am so light. Lightness is my original quality. I am a loveful soul. I am a peaceful soul, and I release those bonds of fire, not for others, but for myself, because now is the time to heal myself. Now is the time to empower myself, because this is my natural quality of letting go. Holding on is not benefiting me or anyone else. So, today I make a conscious choice of letting go of a thought that bothers me. I ask myself, what is one thing which I have been trying to let go? Today, I bring that thought in front of me and I ask myself, do I allow it to hurt me anymore? I just drop that thought. So, today, now, we will start with the first topic for this 7-day series of inner powers. How I can use those inner powers to heal myself. Before starting, let's ask ourselves, what are thoughts? Thoughts are what we think the whole day through our mind. That can be thinking about ourselves or others or any situations. But if we ask ourselves, who is the creator of these thoughts? There is a very beautiful example. We have a lotus in front of us. A lotus, we can see this as a situation in our life. There can be different perspectives by different souls who are looking at it. Some can look at the lotus and say it's such a beautiful lotus that even though it's in mud, it's still shining. It's still showing its original fragrance of love and peace. And the other perspective can be where the other soul is thinking that this rose is in mud, like it is in all negativities. So if we reflect ourselves at this situation now, that the situation is same, but there are two perspectives by two people. So it is not an, if we consider this lotus as a situation, there can be different perspective to it, and I am the one who are creating these thoughts with the power of my mind. So I need to check the whole day in any situations I'm encountering throughout the day, what kind of thoughts am I creating? To give a check on how how many thoughts do we create the whole day? On an average, per minute we create 20 to 30 thoughts with a stable mind. But if your mind is disturbed, we might end up creating 100 thoughts a minute. But if you think thought is just an energy, just as when we do any physical activity, the energy is wasted. or used. Similarly, every thought we generate, it is using the energy. It is using the energy of the soul every day. So, we have, whenever we create thoughts, we need to know that thought is a creative energy. So, there are basically four types of thoughts which we need to check, and we will analyze what kinds of thoughts we create throughout the day. First are positive thoughts. Po- Positive thoughts are the one which make us feel very empowered or enrich us, or you can say heal us, which make us experience our original qualities such as love, peace, happiness, or bliss. So, in any situation, we might have heard saying this person has very positive attitude. What does it mean? That the person, even though person faced so many situations in their life, they saw what was the beneficial in the situation. They chose what to think in that situation. They chose what kind of thoughts they will create in that situation. And this makes us strong. Once we have a positive thoughts, we will be able to cross any situation, because positive thoughts are the soul, are the thoughts which are increasing the power of the soul. It is not depleting it. Irrespective of how the situations are, how we think in that situation define us. And then comes negative thoughts. The negative thoughts are, how can we say throughout the day what are the negative thoughts I had? Any thought which is depleting your energy or is taking you away from peace or happiness are negative thoughts. Usually negative thoughts are the reason of lot of health problems. Negative thoughts are usually very selfish and very harmful for us and others. The main reason of having these negative thoughts is usually greed or ego. The simple example we can think is of jealousy. Like when we think why other person is appreciated more than me. Those are negative thoughts. Even though I am creating those thoughts, I am depleting myself. Then comes necessary thoughts. Necessary thoughts are the one which we have during the daily life, which are related to our daily routine. It can be related to our profession, what necessary things are to be done to take care of this body, our family, and what, like the thoughts like what I have to do throughout the day for my work life or my family life. And then comes the waste thoughts. Waste thoughts are the one which are about past or future. So when we say why, just to see an example of what a waste thought is, when I am thinking about what someone said to me 10 years ago, I'm still in the past holding on to that thought. And we repeatedly start a cycle of such thoughts are the waste thoughts. So we will start with our meditation now, and we will reflect what all thoughts which I created the whole day, and we will try to categorize them in the four buckets, which are positive thoughts, negative thoughts, necessary thoughts, and wasteful thoughts. Let's sit comfortably and relax our body. Let's go together. on an experiment on thoughts. I see myself and think about my daily routine. I ask myself, what was the first thought I created in the morning today? Was it a positive thought, a negative thought, a necessary thought, or a waste thought? Was my first thought in the morning that would encourage me to work today? Because my thoughts are the one who create my personality. So I check and try to inculcate this habit in myself to check and see what is the first thought that I create in the morning. Let me try from today that my first thought in the morning should be positive and elevating for myself. The thought can be as simple as I am a powerful soul. I am a loveful soul. I am a peaceful soul. We discuss the example of lotus. I ask myself in any situation, how do I see myself? I imagine myself at my workplace. How do I feel about myself? Do I feel myself empowered or I feel my work as a burden? Here, I check if I am what I think. My personality is what I think. What kind of thoughts do I want to create for myself? I would try to see myself enjoying at work. I would appreciate my work that I do. I would try to give 100% irrespective of what others think about me. I imagine myself being a very powerful, peaceful, and content soul. I imagine myself as a child of God and as the God is almighty, full of all the powers, peace, and happiness. I see myself also full of love, peace, happiness, and wisdom. Now I ask myself, what image I want to create for myself. I think myself as a soul. I imagine my day as a canvas, and the brushes are like the my thoughts. So if I want to create a beautiful image of myself, I want to elevate my image. And if I want to correct my image, how should my thoughts be for myself? How would I color myself? My image should be beautiful. So throughout the day, how I am painting my canvas during work or during my family time or during my free time, what thoughts I create for myself is creating me, is healing me. I feel the colors of love, peace, happiness, and wisdom into the canvas of my life. In any situation which come in front of me does not define me. It does not tell me who you are, but how I respond to that situation with my elevated positive thoughts for myself is how I am creating my image. I want my image to be full of love, peace, happiness. So these should be my thoughts throughout the day. My thoughts for myself and others should be of love, peace, happiness. My thoughts should be the one which are encouraging me, which are healing me. For that, If I have to let go of some thoughts, I need to ask myself, will I do it? Or I'm okay to have some black spots on my canvas. Even if they are, I have the power to correct them now with the power of my thoughts. I sit here with the Almighty. I take powers from Him and beautify my image. I beautify my canvas. I empower my canvas. Thank you so much for joining us today. So, today's topic was our power of thoughts. So, tomorrow, the whole day, we will try to check what are the thoughts I am creating throughout the day and whether those thoughts are empowering me or encouraging me. We will check what was the first thought we created in the morning, because that thought would be foundation of our day. Thank you so much. Om Shanti.